Well, welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing, Copperstown? How are you? Cooperstown. There you go. I can barely see it. There we go. I got you. Do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me on the actual live feed. I've got a new microphone set up, so if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. Trying this out for the first time here. How's everybody doing this evening? Cooperstown, how are you? Do me a favor. Can somebody give me a thumbs up so I know you're hearing me? Appreciate it. Hi, Revy. So you can hear me? Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that so much. Thanks for joining. I'm out here at the Colorado River this evening, doing a little bit of night fishing. Well, hey, Justin, how are you? I wish you were here too, my friend. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. So audio was good. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, I've got two lines casted in the water right now. I've got one a little bit closer than normal. I got one way out there in the center towards the lake area. It is pretty busy out here in the bank area. But we're going to see what we can catch tonight. Whoop, getting a bite already. I can feel it. Uh-oh, I've got both poles going. Will that be a first time? Be a double hitter? Be a double hitter here. Okay, now nothing. It's all right. Hi, Cat 217. I'm out here striper fishing tonight. Out here striper fishing. I recognize that pontoon. It looks like my son out on the water. Yep, it is my son. He is out on the water. No doubt. Yeah, we do pretty good out here at this area of the river. Indeed. Not yet. It's too early. I wish I would have known you were taking the pontoon out. That's awesome. That's awesome. My son's out on the pontoon. That's awesome. Alrighty. Let's get to some fishing. Okay. It is about 111 out here right now. It's, believe it or not, it's somewhat comfortable. Shocking, right? Whoop. Hang on, I'm getting another bite. Appreciate y'all joining the channel this evening. Do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. My name is Tim. I'm here with Arizona Outdoors. Yeah, thanks for joining. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my events, whether it's videos, lives, or shorts. Appreciate that. I'm at 176 subscribers right now, and I'm hoping to hit 200 before Wednesday if possible. Good evening, Mama Goat. How are you? Thanks for joining the channel this evening. We still have a little bit of activity on the water, so hopefully it won't be doing too bad. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I went ahead and did a little bit larger baits on the anchovies tonight. Normally I will take them and cut them down, but I was actually talking with somebody on the last live, and they said to go larger on the bait. It'll attract bigger bait or bigger fish. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I don't want to be conservative if I have an opportunity to catch that larger fish. I am pretty excited. I ordered a brand new pole holder coming in on, I bought it on eBay. And gonna probably order another one once I realize how well they work. The one I got was gonna be a fluorescent green. It's gonna be nice. And if I like it and it works out well, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a fluorescent orange. And if I like it and it works out well, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it a fluorescent green. They sure do come in handy, I'll tell you that. Land of Sealer Fishing, how are you? Thank you for joining the channel this evening. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure having everybody here. I take it everybody's doing well today. Give it a little bit more time and then I'll pull them in and check the bait. I know I did get a couple of good hits on it, but I want to make sure I still got bait on the end of that hook. Do me a favor. If anybody did any fishing today, leave it in the comments what you caught. I'm kind of curious to see what everybody got today. Just go and put them in the comments below and I'll read them. I ended up putting a bell on one of these ones that I'm leaning against the chair. The last time I had one on the chair, the pole went in the water with the fish. I'm not going to do that again. Let's check that, make sure it has something on there or not. I had this weird feeling. Yep, I had this weird feeling. Whatever it was that hit, it hit hard. It took it. Shark, shark indeed. Let's get back over here and load her up again. And I'll check that next one. Oh yeah. I had this weird suspicional feeling that it got taken. Not a problem though. Just gonna rebait it and carry on. Bait of choice tonight, frozen chovies. It's a twofold system, bait and you get to chum the water. I've been reaching out to a couple of YouTubers that are do quite a bit of striper fishing, and I see that they have different types of hooks. So I was curious to see exactly what they were using. I guess one of them had reached out back to me again, which I was grateful about. A couple of them actually did. That he uses a 3/0 size hook for a striper for the bigger ones, and I may end up trying that out to see how that goes. Get some of that magic thread on that bait, make it work. It's good to see other angles out here tonight. It really is. There we go. Get some light on that subject here. All right, we are baited and ready to go. Here we go. This should be pretty tasty for him, right? I'm hoping so anyway. All right, that was a pretty good cast. I'm happy with that. Happy with that one indeed. Keep that drag about medium or so. Don't want to get it too loose, but on the same token, don't want to tighten it up. Gosh, such a beautiful night tonight. Gorgeous night. Got out here a little bit ago, so far nothing. Yo, getting a bite. Getting a bite. I feel it. Okay, he was tapping it. I felt it. Come on, take it. Take it. Give me that big hit. I think what he's doing is intermittent little bites. I don't know if I got one or not. Yep, I think I did. I think I got a fish on. Probably a dink, but okay, a fish is a fish, right? Oh, no way. Wow. He was good. He took it off. Dang. He took it off. He got me dragged out into the vegetation out there, so that's all right. Not a big deal. We'll just rebait it. Not a big deal. Thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Do me a favor, hit that like button on there. Lets me know you're still following and watching with me. Okay, let's get this line mounted back up and back in the water. They're definitely biting, no doubt. They're definitely biting, no doubt. Let me check that other pole real quick. See if anything's going on with it. I probably would imagine no, because it was moving, but I don't know whether that was due to wave issues, but boats going by, or I was actually had something on board. This one is definitely a lighter test line. This is on a 12 to 14. Yep, it took it. It sure did. All right. Looks like the fish are winning so far. That's all right. No problem. We'll get that released out there or get it right back in the water again. Not a problem. Not a problem. I don't know. It just seems kind of that the fish out here, per se, I don't know if I can actually set my watch to it, per se, but it seems like they have a specific time that they really start biting, around 8 or 8:30. Just a smaller one on this one. Hey, son, you fishing or just cruising? Nice. It's always a pleasure seeing my son out there. All right, let's get this one back out in the water real quick, like, huh? We're gonna go a little bit smaller on this one. There we go. A little bit smaller on this one. All right, it wasn't a bad cast, actually. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised on that one. All right, so I'll go get the other pole and get her right in there. All right, here we go. Had to shut the truck off for a minute. Whoop, got a bite already. Seriously, here we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yep, he's on. Fish on. I just happened to catch that one too. That one caught me by surprise. All right, not bad at all. Skunky's broke. Skunky is broke. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. He's a small one, so we'll put him back for sure to let him get bigger. But I'm just glad that we were able to get a fish on tonight. Now relax there, old boy. Relax. He's just flopping around like nobody's business. Now, I am one fisherman that does use gloves because I don't like getting stuck. So, no shame in my game on that one. No, they're not actually. They're not on actually, but thank you for asking. Hang on. I'm getting you. I'm getting you out. There we go. All right, not bad at all. Got a dink, but it's good. I like it. I'm going to put him back in the water real quick. Thank you for the fight, my friend. Very good. Very good. No, I actually end up turning the truck off, so we're good. I can put the probably lights on a little bit. So we can rebait this one. But I'm going to get that other pole out in the water real quick because I've got it laying on the ground. So. No skunky on that one. I'm glad. We broke the skunk. I love it. Okay, that was a good cast. A very good cast, actually. I love it. I tend to get a little apprehensive because the fact is that I'm afraid of losing that pole. That's why I'm very cautious now. Let's set some lights up here. Let's set some lights up here. There we go. I think we've lit up the situation a little bit better. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. I've already got one, so we're definitely got rid of the skunk. I'm happy about that. Dink or not, a fish is a fish, so the skunk is gone. I'm loving it. All right. Got a bell on this bad boy. Got the lighting set up. Folks, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments, how does the lighting situation look? I want to make sure that we can get as much lighting out here so we can see everything that's going on. Excellent. Okay, that'll do fine. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So let's get back out here and rebait the next one, huh? Let's see, I get some lighting on this situation here. I think it can go brighter, I think. There we go. A lot brighter. Very good. Wow, that's interesting. It literally took all the meat off on this one and left the spine. Pretty interesting. I do say so myself. That was interesting. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. Don't want to get stuck with that hook because that will hurt. Excellent. All right. There we go. Get that beaded up. Barbie, I don't know if you could see that or not. Anthony was wishing you good evening. You might be watching on TV, so in case you're not on your phone, he wanted to say a good evening to you. Justin, if you're still watching, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you watching, man. Got to get you out here soon to do some fishing with your Uncle Tim. All right, let's get back out to the water area. Throw some more line out there, huh? Whoop. The only thing I don't really care about this one pole that I have is that it seems to, the line on it per se, doesn't always seem to work the way that I want it to. It tends to ravel itself for some reason. And I think what it basically needs is just to be taken out and redone properly. I learned from a gentleman on YouTube that if you take your new line that you want to put onto your reel, you put it in water, like a bucket of water or so, and as it goes on your reel wet, as it dries, it tends to shrink down, which I thought was a really good idea. So I did that with one of my lines and it came out well, but I didn't do it on this one. So I'm probably going to have to redo it on this one for sure. Another tip I learned recently was using fluorocarbon. A little bit pricier line, but you could pretty much, from what I'm understanding, you can get away with pretty much using a lot of your monofilament and add a certain percentage of it and then do the rest in fluorocarbon, even if it's just a liter area. From what the gentleman was telling me, that the fluorocarbon is virtually invisible, but the tensile strength on it's amazing. So I'm going to be changing my poles out to that also. One thing I like to do is if I hear something that I think would be beneficial, I want to try it out and see how it works. Whoop, got a bite. Fish on. Yep, he's on. Wasn't sure. Probably a small dink, but that's okay. A fish is a fish, right? Oh, yeah, he's a tiny one. He's a tiny one. You know, as I say though, man, these tiny ones, they fight. They fight really good. Just amazing how well they fight. Hey, Whisker Biscuit, how are you? I am fishing for striper. Fish on indeed. I'm fishing for striper tonight. I would normally say whatever's biting, but it seems like I've been really fortunate with getting a lot of striper hits. I've only gotten one bass out of here in the time that I've been out here fishing on the river. I've got one pole that I throw out that's a little bit closer, and then the other one that's farther out into the river area itself. Hang on there, little guy. Let's get this out. All right, hang on. I'm gonna not do anything until you stop. I'm not getting stuck. Indeed. All right, not bad for a little guy. Not bad at all. I'm gonna put him out in the water real quick. And he's gone. Thanks for the fight, buddy. All right. Indeed. Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. I appreciate that. It is a definitely nice feeling knowing it. Nice feeling knowing you get it. Excuse me. Let me try this one here. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Folks, if you're new to my channel this evening, thank you for joining. I appreciate that. My name is Tim. I'm with Arizona Outdoors. Beatman, how are you, my friend? Good seeing you on the channel tonight. Appreciate you joining, sir. If you have not done yet, please do me a favor, hit that like button. I appreciate that. That helps out with the algorithm with YouTube. I'm at 176 right now. Making sure that pole ain't taking off on me. I'm at 176 tonight. I'd love to be able to hit 200 by Wednesday if possible. Come on now. There we go. All right. Very good. Let's get back out to the water. Check this pole. All right. Nothing yet on that one. Man, there are sure a lot of little tiny flies out here. Whoa, got a bite already? Wow. Come on. Yeah, he's on. Darn it. He has to be. I'm telling you, he's got to be on there. That pole bent. He's got to be on there. Now let's check it. May not be, but he sure felt like it. It was bending. Okay, no, it's all right though. We can redo it. Check that bait out a little bit. Oh yeah, he was on there. He took quite a bit of it. He took a big bite. I bet you it was a bigger fish. We'll try this a little bit and see how it goes. If not, I'll just bring it back in and switch it out. Ah, okay, that ain't gonna work. That didn't go that well. All right, we're just gonna redo this one. I'm not even gonna mess with it. Yep, I didn't think so. Not a problem. Not a problem. We'll just redo this one. Man, look at all these little flies around here. Gee whiz. Oh, jeez. They're everywhere. Indeed, they're everywhere. I'll tell you, man, it does not get any better than this than come out and just do some fishing, you know? I just love it. Love everything about it. Gee, whew, they're everywhere. Hey, do me a favor, everybody. If you're new to my channel, let me know where you're watching from. Put it in the comments below. Love to know where my viewers are living at and what state and such. All right, let's get this one back out there real quick. Well, hang on a minute. Somehow we got tangled up. Hang on a minute. Got to be real careful with these lines, it seems like. Excellent. Here we go. Appreciate that. All right. Oh, really? Oh, awesome. Thank you for sharing, Whisker Biscuit. Appreciate that. South Carolina. Perfect. Appreciate you out watching. All right. Let me cast this one out and probably sit it on the chair and then seeing where this other one's at. Okay, not a bad cast at all. Not a bad cast at all. There we go. Whoa. I'm telling you, man. Seems like I'm getting hit quick. Oh, fish on. Fish on. All right. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Fish on. These little ones are hungry tonight. They really are hungry tonight. Another little dink. They are hungry tonight. So that tells me what I probably need to do is get that bigger pole out in the middle of the lake here, or the river area, and see where it goes with that. All right, hang on there. Hang on. We're gonna get you down. All right, let's see here what we got going on. All right. Well, you kind of dehooked yourself. Very good. Appreciate that for sure. Not bad for a little guy, huh? Not bad at all. Get him back out in the water. Thank you for the bite, little guy. Appreciate it. What I want to do is check that other pole real quick. Make sure I still got bait on that thing because it hasn't moved for a minute. Oh, indeed. Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. Indeed. Yeah, these people might say a fish, small fish, whatever, but I look at it this way: a fish is a fish. You know. Nice thing is you get to come out and do the sport of it and put them back so they can get bigger. And when you finally do get that bigger fish, it may have been that one that you put back some time ago. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Now, this pole I'm getting ready to check on is my newest addition. It is part of the Shakespearean family, as I call it. It is a catfish pole, per se. But I've been using it for striper and everything else, so it's a good pole. And we're going to move this chair over here, get it out of the way. There. I've been using it for a little bit. Boy, wouldn't that be something if I had something on this thing? That would be hilarious. I've actually had that happen once where I had a pole sitting, didn't realize there was a fish on it. You know what? It almost feels like there is something on this thing. No, okay, didn't think so. But it really felt weird for a second. All right, not a problem. So we're going to rebait this bad boy, get it back out into the center of the river. The height of the river tonight looks like it's about maybe 3 to 4 units. Lucifer, how are you this evening? Thanks for joining. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that a lot. Ah, there we go. I got a chance to check out Chaos Goat's video earlier today during a break that I was taking, and I happened to see you on there. I did you a shout out and said, hey, but hey, thanks for joining. I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Okay, so right now I've got both poles that need to be baited up. So I might start with a smaller one and go from there. Have that smaller one sit at the chair. All righty. Let's get this other one baited up. Oh, yeah, I totally understand that, my friend. I totally understand about being busy. Yeah. No worries. No worries, sir. I totally get it. It's that thing we call life, right? There are things that we have to do indeed. Anytime we're able to pull away, even fish, it's a good thing. Yeah, I try to. I try to change it up or so. I know it seems like I come to this spot a lot. The fishing isn't bad here, but I don't know if you got a chance to see the other video that he did a little while ago. It was over off of Lake Mojave area, and yeah, it was right off the dam area, and I was able to pull a 3-pound striper out of that thing. It was nice. I just need to quit being lazy and get my caboose and gear and get my boat out there. That way I can get out into the middle of the lake and catch them big ones. Oh, life and farming. Man, that's got to be a great life, though. It really is, bro. It's got to be a great life. Yes. All right. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye, son. That's kind of cool meeting with them. Drama, how are you this evening? Thanks for joining the channel. I appreciate that. Out here doing a little bit of night fishing on the Colorado. Kind of like my favorite spot, it seems like. Oh, I can imagine. You know what? I will tell you straight out. If it wasn't for you being a farmer, we would not be able to eat. So much respect for you. I truly mean that. Much respect for you, man. You guys do a lot of hard work and get no credit for it. Indeed. And you should feel good about the end of the day because you know what? You're feeding America. That's how I look at it. All right. So I'm going to cast this light pole back in the water, and I'll probably just go ahead and let it sit on the chair. And I'll put a bell on it so I don't lose the ability of not hearing it. Okay, it was a decent cast. Nothing really to write home about, but it was a decent cast. Put that bell on that bad boy and see where it goes. Indeed. Let's get the big poles mounted, baited up, and get it out in the water. I just got to be real tentative to the one behind me because I don't want to lose that pole. Yeah, I did actually. It worked out well. Mr. Gunn, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel this evening. No, I am actually striper fishing this evening. I'm striper fishing on the beautiful Colorado River. The last time I went catfishing was about maybe a month or so ago out in the lake over here where I live. Caught me a 6-pounder. That may be small compared to some people I see in the Midwest. But hey, I chalk it up as a good catch. But I will say one thing, we do get striper out here really huge. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we get striper out here really big. Sometimes they can go as high as 40, 50 pounds. Nice. Good job, drama. Nice job. It's a good sized drum indeed. Mm. Whoop, got a bite. Hang on a minute. Got a bite. Oh, got a bite. Fish on. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to grab this quick. I didn't want to take it away, bring the camera down. I didn't want to lose this fish. Nice. Nice. All right. Still a dink, but I will take it. I will take it. Sorry about that, guys. I had to run real quick. Hello, Mrs. Scooter. How are you? Whoa. What the heck? Hang on a minute. Let me grab this guy. He fell on the ground. Well, he's a dink, but that's okay. I'm going to put him back in the water. I don't want him to struggle. In the water. There you go. All right, he's safe. Sheesh. Boy, that didn't take long for that thing to hit. Dang. He got himself off the hook and everything. That's all right, though. He's back in the water where he's safe. Oh, no problem. I am using anchovy. I use frozen anchovies. They seem to work real well. I like them. All right. I'm going to throw this one back out again and see what catches. Can't wait to get that pole holder in. Pretty excited about that. It's coming in the mail soon. I ordered one on eBay. Must be caught on something. There's no way I got a bite already. Yeah, let me check that again. Yeah, I ordered this one pole holder on eBay. It looks pretty stout. I'm pretty happy and excited to see what it can do. If I like it, I'm going to end up buying another one and doing it again. All right, let's get you back up there and get you baited back up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Can't complain. I apologize about the light being so directly in the light here. See if we can do it at a different location. I don't want to beam everybody. Yeah, it seems to be better. There we go. Seems to be better. That way it puts it directly in front of me. All right. Figured I'd use some of these anchovies up for my yeah, one of the ones that I got the other day. So it is very peaceful out here. Yes, yes, indeed it is. Excuse me, I apologize about that. I love this magic thread. Stuff's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. You know what, Lucifer? They work really well. I got to be honest with you. I don't endorse anything as far as product wise until I've actually tried it for a period of time and know that it works, because I don't want to look ridiculous and find out it didn't. But anchovies has been a game changer for me. I think the only time I've never maybe ever caught using anchovies as bait was a time that I took a buddy of mine out here to fish because he'd never fished before, and he caught two, and I was okay with it. But every time that I have ever won out, I've never not caught. So yeah, anchovies definitely, definitely, definitely. I actually want to start getting into lure though. I want to try to start getting into lures, see how that works. There's one that a friend of mine recommended that I try. It's called the pencil popper. I don't know if you've ever heard that or not. It's called the pencil popper, and he swears by it. He says it works. So I might give that a try and see how that works for me. It's just getting the fundamentals down on how to actually, use the lure. That's how I look at it. Man, I got a lot of flies out here tonight. Gee whiz. Oh, no doubt. Anytime. Hey, I learn from you guys too. And if I find something that somebody says and I enjoy it and it works, definitely gonna try it and then share it. I never have either until he excuse me. I never have either until he showed me a picture of it. They say Walmart carries them. I've never seen them per se, so I don't want to say they do or don't, but they say Walmart does. I end up buying mine on Amazon, and I think it cost me around 15 or 20 bucks. But yeah, my buddy, he swears by it, and he's been known to catch some good sized striper. I mean, he's pulling 20, 30 pound stripers out with that pencil popper. Oh, very good. You do a lot of trout fishing out where you are? Get this back out in the water real quick. Get it set up. Yeah, indeed. It's not a bad price at all. Exactly. I mean, Gosh, we know lures and stuff can be very expensive. We know that for a fact, huh? Hey, that was a really good cast. That was a darn good cast. I was actually impressed with that one. No way, already? Yep, already. Dang, they're already hitting that thing. I didn't get a chance to get it on, get the other pole set up. That's how fast they're hitting tonight. Yep, he's playing with it. Come on. Take it. He keeps hitting it. Did he spit it? Hmm. Folks, he may have spit that one. He struck it hard though. It's just crazy how they've been biting tonight. It really is. Oh, my gut feeling tells me he spit that though. That or he got the bait. Give it a few more minutes and we'll check it. Yeah, my gut feeling tells me he actually spit it. So give it a few more minutes. That or he took the bait. Will tonight be the night that I catch that big one? I sure hope so. Man, that was fast. As soon as I put the pole down, he started hitting it. Give it a few more minutes. And we'll check it. May not be. He may have taken the bait because it hit hard. It hit really, really hard. No, it's okay. We can redo the bait. Not a big deal. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna regret it, Lucifer. I really don't. I mean, it's a definitely a great bait to fish with. All right, we're gonna try this one again. It looks like it's still salvageable. Looks like it's still salvageable. I don't want to drag it too much, but on the same token, I want to give it some line too if I need to. Yep, I'm getting hit already. Gee whiz, they're taking it fast. Now, with me doing this issue with these bells, I've got an idea. I've got an idea for a new type of bells that I need. The ones that clip onto the pole themselves versus the line. You know what? I might be able to do the same with these though. I'm gonna have to check him out. I'm telling you that he's hitting it. As soon as I get it down, he starts popping it. I want to get my other pole in the water too. Mm. All right, let's try something here. Let's try something here. Yeah, let's try that. The line is loose, so if I want to pull in, I won't be impinging upon the line per se. We'll try that and see how it works. Let me grab my other pole real quick. Muddy Waters, how are you? Thanks for joining this evening. Appreciate it. Sorry about getting back to you delayed. I'm kind of dealing with that issue. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. All right. See if we can get the bigger pull out here and see what we can catch on the bigger one. So far, I think I'm at three. 3 fish tonight, I believe. 3 or 4. Oh, there it is again. Come on. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't cast my line out yet because that boat coming by. It's awful close to me. That would have definitely taken the line. So, hey, things happen for a reason, right? Oh, here comes the wake. All right. We'll let this one sit here for a minute because I want to try and get that big one casted out if I can. Nice cast. It's a good distance. Oh, do you? Yeah, they're great. I love them. They work real well, actually. They work really well, actually. Ugh. That one hit. Let's hope he comes back. Whew. Getting a little warm out here now. Not sure what that clicking noise. It never did that before. Hope I don't have something inside the spool area. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about trying that one on the springs, indeed. If you're talking score as far as fish, I think I'm at either 3 or 4 right now. Yeah, I was thinking about trying those other bells, the ones that have the two that sit on top. They just kind of do that. These bells I have here are great for catfish line when you want to drag the line and loop it, but not necessarily so much for this. Definitely need the other ones for sure. Oh, fish on. He pulled. Come on. I'm telling you, that pole bent. All right, false alarm then. Man, this is exciting. Can't wait for that next bite to hit. Exactly, right? It looked like, I mean, the pole bent. You saw it too, right? It definitely bent, and then now nothing. Yeah, I got you. I got you. You think so, Barbie? Time to check the bait, maybe? Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. I appreciate that. It really helps out a lot. Might be not a bad idea. You're right. Whoa, hey, there we go on the other one. Really? Come on. Yeah, I might want to change this one out for sure. It looks like it's been in the water just a wee bit too long. It's nice having a bell on it, but I need to get that different version of it. I think that would be beneficial versus this one. So let me drag this other line, this other pole in, see what's up. Yeah, it took just about all of it. You were correct, Barbie. You were correct. It took just about all of it. It left me very little. In fact, if anything, it left me just a small skeleton. It was a big hit for sure. I knew I felt it. All right, let's get both of these bad boys baited up and get them back out in the water. Ow, 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 that's my finger. Whew, don't want to catch myself. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get these things baited again. Okay. I might go smaller on this one because the hook size is just a wee bit smaller. We'll put the big bait on this one because it's going to go farther out into the river. Man, a lot of flies out here tonight. Annoying as ever. I think this bait line is just great stuff. Oh, you are making me hungry, Mr. Stacks Racks. You're making me really hungry. Oh boy. All right, let's get this small one out. And we're going to go for the big one. Making me hungry here. Okay, wasn't a bad cast. Put the bell back on there. See how that works. Get the other pole out here now. All right, here we go with the big one. Good catch. Good cast. Felt good. I just don't know what that clicking is on that reel. It's kind of bugging me. I may have to tear it apart and investigate. Getting a bite already. Getting a bite already. Silly Salmon, how are you this evening? Thank you for joining the channel. Apologize getting to you delayed. Whoop, getting a bite, but it's good to have you with me. Good to have everybody on tonight. Appreciate it. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I got artificial lighting, and it seems like it drew a bunch of them in that period of time. They eventually start dying off at that point, but yeah, it was bringing a lot of them in. I'm not gonna lie about that. Gonna bring it in a little bit here. I got to figure out what that clicking noise is. Lucifer, that's a really good idea. Wow, I never even thought of that. That's a great idea. One of it's getting to be that part of where they start tapering off on wanting to eat so much now because it seems like it's getting less and less bites right now. I feel like I got caught up on something. Silly Salmon, take care. Thanks for joining this evening. Appreciate having you. Have a wonderful evening. You got it. See you tomorrow. Gonna reel this in. Check that line. Yep, that's what I thought. Just what I thought. These fish are hungry tonight. RMR, how are you, Mike? I am fishing for striper. Thank you for joining the channel this evening, my friend. If you're a first-time viewer here, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Love to have you. Hit that like button on top for me too, if you would, sir. Yes, 3 or 4 already. That is correct. Three or four, that is correct. Freshwater, Mike. Freshwater. We're at the Colorado River, sir. The beautiful Colorado River here in Arizona. Yeah, indeed. They have definitely, I mean, for as much as I've baited tonight, they have definitely have won more than I've caught. For sure. I have this suspicion feeling right now, though, that we're going through that slow period. It seems to kind of taper off at a certain time at night to where they don't bite as much, and then it picks up again. You know, I just realized something. I haven't drank anything since I've been out here when I'm thirsty. Mr. Stacks, it was a wonderful having you on the channel tonight. Appreciate it. We will talk soon again, my friend. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful evening. Whoop, got a bite. I heard the pole move. I heard it move. Come on. Mm, come on. It's going to be one of those things. As soon as I put the pole down, put the bell back on it, go grab the other one, it's going to hit again. Okay, I'm willing to take that chance. Oh, what did I get caught on? Yeah, he's hitting it. I see a pole moving. Might be a dink, but it's hitting it for sure. I'll give it a few more minutes. We'll pull it in. Yep, he got all of it but a little bit. So he definitely got a hit on it. He definitely got a hit on it. Yeah, they are. Indeed. Indeed, they are. It's never a bad thing, though, right? Never a bad thing. I want to throw that big pole out, though, because that one gets me farther out into the river. Let me go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Get this thing ready to go. Nice cast. Way out in the center where I want it. Way out in the center where I want it. Exactly. Agree. Thank you so much for that, RM arm. Come on, take it. Come on, take it. He's definitely testing it. Fish on. Nice. It is a dink. Well, I'll tell you, tonight is the night of the small ones for sure, but it's a fish. Let me get this bad boy off real quick and get us back in the water again. Yep, a fish is a fish. That's how I got to look at it. Hang on there, little guy. Hang on there. Yeah, like I said, I use gloves because I don't like getting stuck with this dorsal pins. They hurt. He's a smallie, but we'll put him back in the water real quick. Thank you for the fight, my friend. Good job. All right, let's get another one loaded up. Yes, healthy and hungry, indeed. And seems lately, even as I cast out farther into the river area, deeper into the other side of it, doesn't seem whether it's any bigger. But I know they're out there because I've caught them. I know they're out there. I've caught them. And I guess it helps that I'm chumming the water with the ones I'm not using per se, right? There we go. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody joining the channel this evening. I really appreciate it. I am. Thank you. I appreciate that, Whisker Biscuit. I am having a great evening out here. Dink or not, a fish is a fish. That's how I look at it. I appreciate everybody joining the channel tonight. It means a lot. I couldn't do it without you guys. I appreciate your support. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to keep it legit, genuine, and as honest as possible. Hey? Whoops. No, I actually haven't. I know years ago when I used to trout fish, I had a light up bobber, but no, I've never tried that as a. No, it's actually that's not a bad idea. Glow stick as a bobber. That's not a bad idea at all. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. All right. That was a good cast indeed. See how long it takes him to get a bite on this thing. feel like I'm in some debris. Yep, I'm in some debris. Darn it. There we go. Okay. That's one of the disadvantages of being out in the middle of the river area because there's so much debris out there. Whether it's vegetation or whatever the case may be, it's definitely out there. Yeah, I'm in debris. I can feel it. I gotta pull it out. There's certain spots in this river area that you get hooked in there, it's a hard time trying to get it out. I gotta figure out what in the world that clicking is. I hear it again. Yeah, darn it. Yep, see, that's one of the disadvantages of all that debris and garbage that's in there. It takes the bait and everything. Muddy Water, have a good evening if you're if you're leaving us for the night. Appreciate you joining this evening. Always a pleasure. What do you think, guys? Should I do one more cast? Let me know. What do you think? Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. You actually drop it with the drone? That's pretty cool. Nice. I've seen I guess they got those remote control type boats too that you can take them out and drop your bait and line out there too. Man, they got all kinds of ways that people can fish. It's amazing how that works. Excuse me. So sorry about that. Yeah, it can be very expensive. Very expensive. I mean, I got a cheap DJI one, which is a mini Mavic, and that thing cost me about 500 bucks, just that little one. Yeah, they can be very expensive. Folks, should I do one more cast? Let me know in the comments. Excuse me. I think I need to get some water. Oh boy. One more it is then. All righty. You got it. One more cast it is. Indeed. One more it is. I'm sitting there looking up at the stars tonight. I didn't realize how visible they are this evening. Simply beautiful out here tonight. I guess I never really shared with you exactly where on the Colorado I'm fishing at. Um, let me just put it this way. Them lights that you see behind us, that would be Laughlin. That would be Laughlin. Yep, that small mini, as I call mini Vegas. The fishing out here is not bad at all. Uh, it gets pretty warm out here, indeed. The hottest I've ever experienced out here where I live, yeah, the hottest I've experienced out here where I live is 128. Yeah, it's not a bad spot out here, Lucifer. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Um, we've actually had somewhat of a mild summer this year, though. We haven't exceeded past 118, if that. But again, my first year living out here with me and my wife, we hit 128. I could not believe it even got that hot here. But yeah, it's still a beautiful place to be, though. All right, one more cast. Let's do this. Yeah, indeed, it's hot. I mean, it's, the funny thing is that I have a swimming pool in my backyard, right, and above ground, and we have to keep that thing constantly running, moving the water and such to circulate with a fountain that shoots water out to help cool it down, and it might cool it down maybe 10 to 15 degrees, but on a hot day, yeah, that pool of ours can get probably close to 100 degrees easy, and that's on a hot day. Um, I have to chlorinate it quite a bit because, again, the heat, the sun, everything just plays havoc with it. But this year wasn't so bad. We got real fortunate. I don't think we've exceeded maybe 115, if that. Maybe 100, yeah, about 114, 15. I mean, I'll come out here at night when there's still 111, but it is what it is. All right, let's get that cast in. Yep, that sounded pretty solid to me. Hopefully it was a good cast, huh? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on. Fish on. That's what I'm talking about. The way it hit, you'd think it was big, but I guarantee it was a dink. But it hit pretty good. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, these dinks hit hard. It just blows my mind how they hit like that. Just amazes me. All right, let's get this poor fellow off and back in the water. All right, relax there, old boy. I'm gonna get to you. Let me get a glove on or two. Hang out. Stop. Gee whiz, Wally. Not bad for a little guy, huh? Not bad for a little guy. Not at all. It's going to get him back in the water. Thanks for the fight, my man. All right. What do you think? They are very active out here. That's the funny thing about these little dinks. They are active, and when they strike, you'd almost think that you're looking at a 2 or 3 pounder. I mean, there's been times I thought, oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Come to find out, no, it's just a small one. Just a small one. They fight hard. I love them. That's what I love about them. They fight hard. Well, folks, what do you think? Should we do one more? You know I'm going to do it if y'all say yes. Should we do one more? It was nice. Thank you, Lucifer. All right, one more it is. You got it. You got it, Whisker. You got it. One more it is. Check it out, though, guys. I don't know if you can see this or not, but that's all they leave me. That's all that bait was left for me. Just a skeleton. Wow, that just blows my mind how they do that. Ow, I just stuck myself. You know, that's true. You got a point. But I did ask, and we did say one more, so let's push for one more, and then we'll call that the last one then. We better make this one count, huh? We'll make this one count. Whoop, light down, light down. All right. Guys, I really appreciate everybody who hit the like button tonight. That means a lot. I got 24 of them. That's outstanding. I got 7 of you watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tim. I'm with Arizona Outdoors here on the channel. And if you're new, appreciate you joining. And subscribe, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell also. That way you do not miss any content that I put out. I try to put out sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a week. What's that, my friend? You're welcome, Barbie. Okay, let's try and go out with one more. Oh, you got to be kidding me here, line. Really? All right, let's do one more. Oh, appreciate that, man. It is good vibes. You're absolutely right. You can never go wrong with fishing. All right, here we go. Good cast. Good cast. Come on, give me one more. Let's end this video live on a good note. One more. It was a good night regardless because we were able to catch, but one more would sure be nice. Now the weird part about it now is that, yep, oh, oh, that was a bite. It's all right. As I was saying earlier, the weird part about it is when the current is going in the river here, you can tend to see the pole move. And I have to really, really focus on it to see if it's a strike or it's actual movement. Because sometimes it can move pretty hard. That's a strike. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, I feel like I'm caught in something. Maybe if I loosen it up there a little bit. Certain parts of the river that make it a little bit difficult because of all that debris under there. So I guess I do talk to the fish, don't I? That's hilarious. I think we all do. We just don't admit it. Let's keep it honest, right? We all do. Whether it's a good conversation or an angry one, we conversate with them. I don't know why we do. We act like they hear us, but I don't know. That's funny. That is so funny. Yeah, it might be getting to be that slow time. I'll give it a few more minutes and I'll check it. I think we got one more fish in there, don't you? Don't you think we got at least one more to get before we call it a night? See here. Yeah, I understand that one for sure, Lucifer. I totally understand that one. Yeah, that's funny. And yeah, and I think in all reality, the fishing world is a whole breed in its own. You know, I mean, we just, I don't know. I would imagine even we have certain quirks or certain things that we do that if we changed up the way that we do things, we think that potentially it could affect the way that we our outcome will be on fish or whatever the case may be. I really do think that. I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave in the comments whether you think fishermen or anglers, whether male or female, have certain quirks about them that we don't deviate or change the way we do it to ensure that we catch fish. That's something to think about. That's just my opinion on it. I'm gonna check this real quick. Yeah, something got me. I'm stuck. Ugh, I can feel it. Ah, yep, that's what I thought. So I think what ended happening with this one, folks, is that when I got that hit initially, it took the bait and got me embedded into the vegetation out there. A lot of times when I come back with a lot of debris, such as green debris and everything, I mean, it's everywhere out there. So, I mean, it is what it is. Ow, that's my hand. Ow, that's my finger. Yeah, I mean, it literally took my bait and left me whatever. But I got to tell you, if you look at the hook I'm using here, there's not much red left on this thing. I've used it so much, the red is completely off of it now. You think I got one more fish? Hey, Turk, how are you? We're doing wonderful this evening, sir. We are fishing for striped fish. Um, I'll tell you what. As much as I would love to stay and do one more, I'm probably going to call it a night because it's getting late out here. I'm probably not as late as where you guys are, and I will tell you, I appreciate you watching from wherever you're watching from. It means a lot to me, and it's just always a pleasure hanging out and chatting with everybody. Definitely one more. You think? Should we go for it? One more? All right, we'll try one more. We'll get a quick bait on it. Okay, real super quick. We'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. Only because you requested it. All right, let's get this bad boy done and done. Hey, I've got wild ducks out there. I hear them. Okay, we're going to get one more cast out of this evening, and then we're going to call it a night for sure. I truly appreciate each and every one of you people hanging out with me this evening. It means a lot. Thank you for the new subscriber. I appreciate that. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. It helps my channel grow, man. I'm trying to get 200 by Wednesday if I can. Do me a favor, if you guys would be willing to do so also, share my channel with friends because I would really love to hit that 200 mark. It would mean a lot. All right, let's do it. We're gonna go this way this time with it. That was a pretty good one. It really was. I liked it. See if we can get one more out of it, huh? So the interesting thing about that is when you go across the river straight across here this way, I have a feeling we may have a pack of raccoons that live out in that area there because you can always hear them out there in the water. What the heck is that thing floating in the water? That thing's huge. Whatever it is, it's huge. Audra, thank you for joining tonight. Much appreciated. Turk, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the channel tonight. Appreciate it. Well, folks, I wanted to say thank you so much for joining the channel this evening. I'm at 10% and I don't want to lose the live feed like I did last time. So we're probably going to call it a night here. I'll be out here a little bit longer once I go ahead and shut down. It's been fun. I try to get content out to you guys as much as I can, and I'm definitely going to be hitting some new locations out there. So please do me a favor, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much, and hit that notification bell. And if you're out there fishing, be safe out there, and have a wonderful evening on that. I'm going to try and post a lot of good content, so appreciate it. Until next time, this is Tim with Arizona Outdoors signing off for the evening. And to all of you watching tonight, have a wonderful and safe evening. Have a wonderful night. Good night.